Hello, soul family. Welcome to Spiritual Manifestation. If this is your first time, welcome in. And if you've been here before, I'm so glad to have you home. Take a moment to ground yourself. Breathe into this space. Just remember, this is a collective reading, not a personal one. So trust your inner knowing. If something resonates, hold on to it. If it doesn't, simply let it drift. Someone else may need that part of the message more. Now, the energy coming through right away is playful, a little bashful, and honestly, kind of sweet. Spirit is showing me someone who's totally got it bad for you. This feels like a secret admirer type of energy. Someone who's been low-key obsessing over you, but silently. Like they are absolutely gaga over you. It's giving crush that can't stop thinking about you energy. And here's the thing, my throat feels tight, like it's closing up. That tells me this person is nervous. Nervous to speak, nervous to even approach. But behind that silence, there are daydreams, fantasies, wondering what your voice sounds like in deep conversation, wondering how you are when you're not performing for the world. They don't just like what they see, they want to know you. Let's see what Spirit wants to show us about this energy. I'm going to start pulling cards now. I just pulled the Page of Cups, and oh my goodness, it couldn't be more perfect for the energy that's coming through, because this feels like someone who's absolutely overflowing with feelings for you. But they haven't told you, not yet. It's giving major secret admirer energy, but it's also more than just a crush. There's this innocence about it, this softness, like they're watching you from a distance thinking, wow, how do I even approach someone like that? The energy is so tender, it's almost adorable, like someone who's replayed the same scenarios in their head about how to start the conversation, but every time they get close to trying, they freeze. And I'm telling you, Divine Feminine, this person is around you. It's not some distant stranger. This is someone who's seen you. Someone who's been close enough to notice the way you move, the way you smile, the way you carry yourself. You might know them from work, or they could be someone you always bump into at the coffee shop or gym, even your local grocery store cashier. Spirit is showing me that it's someone you've likely already interacted with in small, simple ways. But to them, those moments were everything. I'm feeling this pressure in my chest, like nerves building up and no space to breathe. This person is preparing to make their move, and let me tell you, they are terrified. Not because of you, but because they've been so badly burned in the past. I'm picking up on deep disappointment. They've been let down by people who promised love, but delivered pain. And that history still lingers in their heart. But with you, you're lighting up something brand new in them. See, this person has been repeating the same kind of love story over and over, choosing people based on outer beauty, charm, flash. They used to chase after people who looked good, felt exciting, and made them feel validated. But that kind of love always ended up hollow. What I'm seeing is someone who never checked what was beneath the surface. They were drawn to the packaging. But now, you're the game changer. Because with you, they can't stop thinking about what's inside. Your soul, your heart, your energy. And that shift, it's waking them up. You've got this thing about you, Divine Feminine. This glow that doesn't come from anything physical, but from the way you are. And they're seeing it. You're making them want to grow up, be better, heal. You're not pressuring them to do it, but you're showing them that they can. And for someone who's been stuck in shallow cycles for so long, that's a huge shift. I literally just saw the image of someone tossing out their old type like it's garbage because you showed them what real attraction feels like: mind, body, and soul. I also need to say, some of you might be a little older or just emotionally more evolved than this person, and that's part of the pull. You've got a wisdom and maturity that feels safe to them, comforting, but also very magnetic. You're making them see that love doesn't have to be games and masks and pretending. It can be real. And that idea, it both excites and terrifies them. Also, my throat chakra is acting up again. It's like their words are stuck. They want to tell you, but they're scared. Scared of being seen. Scared of being rejected. But they know that if they don't say something soon, they're going to burst. And I honestly feel like a message is coming. A real one. It might be a random DM. A simple hi that leads to something more. But once it starts, it won't stop. They see you as their wish, their dream. You're the kind of person they never thought they'd actually have a chance with. They're not just into your body or your looks, they're into you. And that's the part that surprises them the most, because you're not their usual type. And that's exactly why they can't stop thinking about you. You're the unexpected miracle they didn't know they were ready for until now. I just pulled the Knight of Cups. And wow, divine feminine, this couldn't be more on point. The moment I saw it, I felt this rush in my heart space, like someone who's been waiting and waiting, building up the courage to come forward. This person has deep, romantic feelings for you. No doubt about it. They might not have said it yet, but their energy says everything. And it's not casual either. It's intentional, emotional, and hopeful. This is someone who wants more than just a moment with you. They want something meaningful. And here's what's sweet about it. They don't know you that well yet. Not fully. Just a little. Just enough to be completely fascinated. It's like they want to study you. Not in a creepy way, but in a soft, curious, I want to know everything kind of way. What makes you smile? What gets you excited? How do you take your coffee? Or do you drink tea instead? These are the little things they're dying to know. And that tells me this connection isn't just physical, it's soulful. Now I do feel their throat chakra is still struggling. My voice keeps catching, and I felt this weird weakness in my neck earlier, like they're literally trying to hold in everything they want to say. Spirit showed me a sudden drop in energy, like their head dropping or their voice faltering right as they try to speak. That's how anxious they get when they even think about telling you how they feel. For some of you, this person may have recently gone through something physical, like a car accident or some kind of recovery. And it's symbolic too. They're healing. Not just their body, but their heart. And the more they get to know you, even in tiny pieces, the more they see how strong you are, the way you move with grace, the way you speak with patience, the way you just know when someone's energy is off. You carry this gentle power that they've never seen in anyone else. And it's inspiring. They've been building up the courage to approach you, to ask you out, and Spirit is showing me it's coming. It's already in motion. They're just gathering the strength to do it in a way that feels worthy of you. And yes, let me say this loud and clear, they are attracted to you, like turned on, fired up, magnetized. But it's more than lust. It's this mix of respect, admiration, and desire that they've never quite felt before. You're not their usual type, and that's exactly why they can't get you out of their head. Their usual type, if we're being honest, was shallow. People who looked good on the outside but didn't offer anything real on the inside. You're different. You've got fire and depth, and they're obsessed with it. They've been around people who were all ego, flashy, vain, always trying to prove something. People who only cared about showing off, about the next post or the next flex. And your person, they tried to fit into that world. They thought that was what they were supposed to want, but it left them feeling cold, misunderstood, empty. Then you came in, and everything changed. You made them feel. For the first time in a long time, they felt safe, seen, and soft, like their heart could breathe. They see you as someone deeply caring, someone who would protect the ones you love no matter what. There's something regal about you, the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the way you move. You have this intuitive glow, like someone who's been through storms but still walks with peace. They see you as emotionally rich, spiritually wise, and incredibly grounded. You could be someone who works in healing, a nurse, a teacher, a guide, someone who holds space for others, and that just pulls them in even more. They're still working through fears, still untying the knots of old patterns, still learning how to trust themselves again. But you're the spark. You're the one who made them look at love in a whole new way. You made them realize they were settling for surface level when what they really wanted was substance. And that's what you bring. Depth, realness, soul. They're not ready to lose that, which is why they're planning to take the chance and finally come forward. The next card I just pulled is the Lovers. And Divine Feminine, the energy coming off this card is powerful. This isn't just about romance, it's about alignment. You are radiating so much clarity right now, and it's pulling someone in like a magnet. What they're feeling for you, it's not just a crush, it's deep, intense, spiritual, and it's catching them completely off guard. You're not like the others, and they know it. You're solid. You're real. You carry this depth that makes people stop in their tracks. And this person, they're feeling all of that. Like I can literally hear their energy saying, "I'm so into you." And it's not just words, it's this rush of emotion they don't quite know how to handle. Because Divine Feminine, you've been glowing, you've been healing, you've been choosing yourself. And the more you rise, the more irresistible you become. This person is in their feelings, King of Cups kind of energy. They've never felt this before. It's overwhelming, it's humbling, it's changing them. For some of you, they're already picturing what it would be like to build a life with you, to commit, to show up, to be solid. Even if they've only known you for a short time, the bond they feel with you is real. And that's because your energy isn't surface level, it's soul level. You don't just look good, you feel good to be around. You bring peace. And they've never known peace like this before. Spirit keeps showing me flashes of future energy, talks about commitment, long-term visions, even things like marriage or serious partnership. And while you might be sitting there like, whoa, slow down, they're already there in their heart. It's not that they're trying to rush you. It's just, once they feel it, they know, and they feel it with you, deeply, fully, loudly. They've been stuck before, hung up on people who looked shiny but didn't offer anything lasting. They've been in shallow relationships, fake friends, situations that only scratch the surface. But with you, they see something solid, something real, something golden. Spirit literally whispered, solid gold, when I tapped into your energy. And that's how they see you. Rare, valuable, the real deal. The kind of energy they didn't even believe existed until they felt yours. They want to date you. They want to talk to you. They want to open up. And believe me, they've been trying to figure out how. Page of Swords energy is showing me that they've been thinking about how to say it, when to say it, how not to mess it up. And it's been delayed, yes. But that delay is coming to an end. They're stepping out of that stuck place and into motion. And when they do come forward, it might feel like a lot. You might hear things like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or, do you want kids? Or, would you ever move to another country? They're dreaming out loud. It's not pressure, it's excitement. It's their heart finally waking up and racing ahead. You, on the other hand, may need to gently pull the reins and say, let's take it one step at a time. And that's okay, because you've built your strength. You've learned not to rush, and Spirit is proud of you for that. Even if they come in like a whirlwind, Knight of Swords style, you've got your center. You know who you are, and that's what makes you glow. That's what makes you magnetic. That's what makes this person look at you and think, this is the one, because divine feminine, you are. And here's something Spirit really wants you to know. You didn't imagine this pull. You weren't crazy for feeling the shift. There were moments when you sensed someone watching you with a softness in their eyes, and that wasn't wishful thinking. That was them, tuning into your energy, admiring your strength, silently wondering how someone like you could exist in a world that's felt so loud and shallow. You've been feeling their pull, even when they weren't speaking, because the soul always knows what the mouth can't say. What's beautiful about this moment is that you're in your truth. You're not waiting to be chosen. You've already chosen yourself. And that's what calls in this kind of love. A love that doesn't want to fix you, chase you, or play games. A love that simply recognizes you. It sees the softness in your strength, the kindness in your boundaries, the depth in your stillness. And for this person, it's like standing in front of a mirror and seeing for the first time what they've truly been searching for. Now I just pulled the star, and honestly, my heart just opened wide. This is the breakthrough moment, the one where everything starts to make sense, not just for them, but for you too. This person sees you as something rare, something healing, like a guiding light after walking through years of emotional fog. You don't just inspire them, you help them feel safe enough to open up. That's why their energy is rushing toward you. It's not desperation, it's recognition. Now here's the thing. You are going to have to set the pace. I'm feeling your energy and you're steady. You don't rush. You don't dive into deep waters unless you know they're safe. And that's your strength. So you might need to gently say, hey, I'm excited too, but I need to move slower. I can't tell you what I want from this yet, but I want to explore it. And they'll respect that. They really will. Because as much as they're ready to jump in head first, they also value how grounded you are. This person is so excited about you, like bubbly, nervous, talking too fast, kind of excited. They might even stumble over their words or overshare just because being near you scrambles their brain a little. But it's kind of sweet, right? Like, it's the kind of nervous that makes you smile. Spirit keeps showing me someone who makes you laugh without even trying. They're endearing in that perfectly awkward way, the kind that makes you want to learn their heart slowly and hold it gently. And what's wild is, even if you've only known this person from a distance or shared small talk here and there, they already see something long term with you. We're talking Ten of Pentacles kind of long term, commitment, stability, building something that lasts. Whether you've worked together, passed each other in the hallway, or just exchanged hellos and goodbyes, there's always been this quiet magnetism. But now, they want to take it further. They don't want to just wave from across the room. They want to be in your world, and they want to stay there. The turning point? It's happening now. Because I see someone who's been holding back, admiring you quietly, trying to figure out the right time. And maybe they didn't always see you in a romantic light, at least not at first. But after being around the wrong people, going through the wrong relationships, and learning some hard lessons, they're waking up and they're seeing you. They're realizing that what they were looking for was never the flash, it was the feeling. And you're the feeling. The tower also showed up, and that explains a lot. This person, or maybe even both of you, went through something heavy recently. A break, a loss, a personal shakeup, and that's why the timing had to align just right. Spirit needed to clear out the noise, to shake the foundation so something real could begin. And this person is seeing now that they don't want to miss their moment with you. Not again. Not after what they've been through. What's also beautiful is how your presence has become their anchor. You've shown them what it feels like to be around someone who isn't trying to impress, perform, or manipulate. Just you being you, calm, real, intuitive, has helped them realize how chaotic their past connections were. And they're noticing the difference. Big time. With you, there's no pressure to be anyone other than themselves. That safety, it's sacred. And it's what makes them want to show up as their best self, not out of fear, but out of desire. And if you're feeling a bit unsure about all this attention, that's okay. Spirit wants you to know it's safe to move at your own pace. You're allowed to ask for space. You're allowed to take your time, because this connection, if it's truly meant for you, will honor your timing. And this person, they're ready to prove that. They're ready to show you they're not just here for the spark. They're here for the long game. They've watched you from afar long enough to know they don't want a moment. They want something real. And divine feminine, they believe that something is you. They know you shine. You stand out. You have this quiet strength that humbles people, and it's made them reflect. Like, why am I holding back from someone who makes me feel this alive? But don't be surprised if they still come in fast. Knight of Swords energy is hovering in the background. And while it's not reckless, it's passionate. They know what they want, and they want you. So when they come in, it might feel sudden. But this has been building for a while, Divine Feminine. It's not rushed. It's real. The next card I just pulled is the Magician. And wow, this energy is electric. This person is manifesting you hard. I mean, they're visualizing it, praying for it, replaying conversations in their mind, even ones that haven't happened yet. They've stepped into this energy of, I want this, and I believe I can have it. They're not just wishing anymore. They're creating. And the thing is, it's not just about you. It's about who they're becoming because of how they see you. You're pulling them into a higher version of themselves. And here's where the mirroring kicks in, because as much as they've been manifesting you, they also sense that you are manifesting something just as meaningful. Love that feels real, effort that feels safe, a connection that doesn't ask you to shrink or bend or settle. They know your standards are high, and they love that about you. You've made them realize that true connection takes time, intention, and presence. And for the first time in a long time, they're willing to wait and work for something real. The Seven of Pentacles energy is strong here too. They're reflecting. They've been looking at their patterns, their past relationships, and realizing where they went wrong. They know now that chasing surface-level sparks led them nowhere. They kept dating people who were emotionally boring, people who drained them, people who made them feel lonelier than if they were alone. And now, they're releasing that entire chapter, rewriting their story. They want depth. They want you. And if you're someone who's visible, like you share your gifts publicly or people are drawn to your presence, then they've been watching you with admiration. From a distance, yes, but with intention. They're impressed by the way you move, by how you express yourself, by how you don't give away too much too soon. That mystery, it drives them wild, because it's not about playing games, it's about protecting your peace. And they respect that deeply. There's also this very human, almost shy part of them that wants to say, "Here I am, please don't break my heart." It's endearing, it's raw, and it shows just how real this is for them. They've been gathering up the courage to come out of hiding, to stop being a secret admirer, and finally become someone real in your life. And yes, they're scared. But their desire to be close to you is stronger than their fear. They want to be seen. And they want you to see the real them, not the performer, not the mask, the man. Spirit also showed me that this person has been through major emotional and financial growth. They've released karmic patterns, they've let go of takers, and they've started to manage their wealth and energy differently. It's like they woke up one day and thought, I want to give to the right person. I want to build something that means something. And that's not just talk, it's wisdom. Hard-earned wisdom, the kind that only comes after you've had your heart broken a few too many times and decided you're never going to settle again. And maybe that's why they find you so magnetic. You're not easy to read. You don't open up right away, but you also don't pretend. There's a realness to you that can't be faked. And for this person, that's everything. You're a mystery they want to unwrap slowly, respectfully, and fully. They're not looking to solve you, they want to understand you. And that's the difference. That's the shift. They're not just chasing connection, they're showing up for it. I just pulled the world. And oh, what a powerful way to close this reading, because this is the full circle moment. This is resolution. This is breakthrough. This is you being seen. not just glanced at, but recognized for who you truly are. For this person, meeting you has shifted everything. It's opened their eyes, their heart, and even their spiritual senses. Their third eye is activating. Their vision is clear. They know who they are. They know what they want. And more than anything, they know you are worth showing up for. This person has been doing the inner work, healing, releasing, letting go of the karmic cycles that kept them stuck. And now they're finally ready to step into something that feels whole. This connection, it's not just about romance, it's about redemption. It's about learning from every wrong turn and finally choosing what feels right. And that's you. You're different. You're grounded. You're emotionally steady. You're independent. And to them, that is everything. It's not just attractive, it's inspiring. They've dealt with people in the past who used emotions as weapons, who couldn't self-regulate, who needed constant reassurance just to function. And while they tried to be supportive, it left them exhausted. But you don't need saving. You've saved yourself. You've been through the fire, and instead of turning to ash, you rose, stronger, wiser, more powerful than ever. And they can see that. They respect it deeply. There's no pity in their love, only admiration. What makes this even more beautiful is how surprised they are by their own feelings. They didn't expect to fall this hard. They didn't expect to crave someone's presence this much. But here they are, head over heels, manifesting you, daydreaming about what life could look like with you in it. And while the intensity may catch you off guard, Spirit wants you to trust that you can set the pace. Just because they're ready to jump doesn't mean you have to leap right away. You're allowed to say, "This feels good, let's take it slow." And if this person is truly aligned with your path, they'll listen, they'll honor that. You've become the mystery they never want to solve completely. The woman who doesn't fall easily, but when she does, it's real. You've become the standard. And the truth is, they're done with the glitter and the noise. They're ready for depth, for devotion, for connection that feels like home. And you are home energy. You're sacred. You're solid gold. So yes, get ready. Because they're about to make their move. Their feelings are coming to the surface, and they're not going to hide anymore. They might be a little awkward, a little fast, a little fumbly with their words. But the love is real. You may have to slow the horses down, remind them that real connection unfolds over time. But once you do, you'll see their willingness, their softness, their heart. And when both of you are ready to meet in the middle, divine feminine, that's where the magic begins. Okay, this feels like a beautiful place to close the reading. If this message resonated, be sure to hit the like button on your way out. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future readings. Thank you so much for bringing your beautiful energy into this space. We are also on Patreon. Let's continue this beautiful energy there. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll connect with you again in the next video. Have a peaceful and powerful rest of your day. Bye.